You guys are live now.
Okay, hello everyone. Should they see us? And should I see me?
They can see you and they can hear you.
They can? I must be in the wrong spot. Okay, can you all hear me? Are they saying yes?
So it's 20 seconds behind, so we should just keep kind of pushing forward.
Okay. Okay, thank you all for coming to our first ever Unhangout. I'm really appreciative of you all being here tonight. I know how tired we are, but I think you're going to completely enjoy this experience. So I want to just give you, some of you have heard this story and some of you have not, so I want to make sure we're all on the same page. So back in October, I attended an online ed camp. And the best part about this was I was a passenger as my husband was driving down 95, and I said, I have got to find out what this is about. And I spent the entire 2 hours in an online ed camp, and I was so excited. My brother thought I was nuts when I got out of the car, because I was like, you won't believe this. I was talking to people from here, there, everywhere. We were talking about education stuff, and he just looked at me like I was crazy. But it was from that point I was like, I have got to bring this to Volusia. This is just something we've got to do. So I reached out to Kristen, and she's here with us tonight. I'm excited to introduce her to you. And I reached out to Kristen, and Kristen doesn't know this, but I didn't really know who Kristen was. I was like, oh, Kristen Swanson. Okay, I found her. I found her on Twitter. We're all tweeting away here in Volusia, and reached out to her through a direct message. We chatted on the phone, and that's how this all came to be. I said, I want to do this in Volusia, and she's the Ed Camp founder, and I was like, oh, okay, that's good. And she had already obviously done the online, and she had her colleagues at MIT. So she made a few phone calls, we've chatted back and forth, and here we are tonight. So I wanted to let Kristen say a few words to you all before we get started. Kristen?
Hi everyone, I am so excited to be with all of you tonight. I think this is actually incredible. We are breaking some new ground here. This is the first time that we've ever had an in-district virtual unconference. And the people that we really have to thank for that are absolutely amazing, although they don't really like to be on the camera. So Shrishti and Griff, the two of my friends and just amazing people over at MIT, have really put together something special for us tonight. They have built a platform that uses Google Plus and Google Hangouts to allow us to have a virtual unconference session where we can pitch topics and have really organic participatory conversations that help us further our practice and further our learning. And so, you know, even though they don't like to be on the camera, they are incredible individuals that none of this would be possible without. But just to give you the 1-minute version of EdCamp and what we're going to be doing tonight, my best advice to you is just to be selfish. Just be really selfish, because guess what? It's 7 o'clock. You know, you're hopefully in your PJs or something comfortable. Maybe you just had dinner. And this is about you. This is about what you want to learn. This is about what you want to talk about. This is about what you want to share. And if you're in a conversation that maybe isn't meeting your needs, pitch a new conversation or join something different. I really want you to be empowered to drive your own learning tonight and have an amazing conversation with colleagues that perhaps you see every day, but perhaps you don't. It'll be really participatory. You know, if you propose a session, your only responsibility is to ask the first question in that conversation. And I can tell by the bustling chat that we're going to have some really fantastic conversations tonight. Meg, do you want to kind of walk them through the propose a session feature?
Yes. So to the left of your chat box, you'll be able to see something that says propose a session. What you're going to do, and it's just like Kristen said, and for those of you who've come to the C2N2s, it's exactly that, but it's online. So it's about what you want to either share with others, a topic you want to learn from others, or something you just want to discuss and get some ideas. So that's what you're going to do in propose a session. You'll click on that, and in the top text box, is where you'll type your question, your topic. It could be a statement, I want to talk about, whatever it is. And then as we will then open those after we've kind of feel like we've gotten the beginning topics. We'll open those. You will see a join button. You'll click that join button, and that will take you to a breakout room. So whoever is in that breakout room are the folks that you'll begin your chat with. Just another feature I wanted to make sure that I pointed out to you is on the left-hand side when you get into the breakout room, there's a chat box icon up on the top left. You'll bring your mouse and hover over that, and then your chat box will appear to the right of your breakout session. And that's where you can share comments, that's where you can share resources, like if it's a link to something, and we want to capture those pieces at the end so we can share with the whole group. Kristen, did I forget anything?
I think that was absolutely perfect. I couldn't think of anything better than to get us started tonight. Meg and I will both be in the chat after we turn off this video, and we'll just be in there in the mix to help you and to get some sessions proposed. So the most important thing for you to know is that there's no wrong way to do this, and we're experimenting and we're innovating, and we're really excited that you are going to be the first in-district ed camp that's virtual ever. So let's have some fun and make some history tonight.
Okay, so we are ready for, we're going to close out this video. We will be hopefully chatting with you later. We're going to try that out so that when we end the session, and then periodically while you're in your breakout rooms, you may see up in the top right hand corner a little blue message pop up. I'm going to just kind of remind you of a couple of things, and just to kind of keep your conversation. And it's exactly like Kristen said, be selfish, learn what you want to learn, share what you want to share. And I don't think either one of us, Kristen, told them the #1 rule, the law of 2 feet. The law of 2 fingers, whatever we're going to call that tonight, because this is online. So this is the only rule, kind of Ed Camp. If you are in a session and you don't feel like you're contributing to it or getting something from it, it turned out to be something that you weren't anticipating, it's your responsibility as a learner to go ahead and leave it and try and go to a different session. And don't forget, as you're talking, you can continue to propose sessions, and then those breakout rooms will open. So you'll be going back and forth and in and out of breakout rooms if you choose to. Okay, so we're going to close off our video. Bye. And you guys can start proposing your topics.